What's up, guys? Cutter28 with the 4 Next Level Gamers channel, and I am back playing some more Ghost Recon. And this time, I'm bringing some friends with me. I've hooked up with the squad CHECKMATE, and we are all online currently for this match. Played a few rounds that night, and our lobby was actually so full that one of our guys had to switch to the other team. So, we harassed Castle pretty good for being a traitor for the game, but it was all in good fun. So, sit back and relax, and I'll show you what the squad's up to these days. So how I hooked up with the squad was, as usual, Bang and I playing our game one night, and we got into a lobby, and CHECKMATE was on the other team. So Bang and I got our asses handed to us pretty good that night, and when the game finished, we were the only two to stick around in the lobby. So we kind of joked around a little bit, and from there, the guys sent us an invite and hooked up. So we're now friends with pretty much everybody on the squad. So I'd like to give a big shout out and a thank you to Arkham Knight, our squad leader, for inviting us in. This has definitely changed the game for a lot of us. It's a whole different ball game when you're playing with a squad versus just a random lobby. So for this squad match here, the guys that we've hooked up with are, of course, my boy Bang is with me. I got Arkham Knight in here, our squad leader, like I said here a couple minutes ago. I got Cav. Cav is about to take a run right by me and head up that ladder right there. Cavalry is about to unload, so keep your ears open. You're going to hear his clip just completely go for a run here. Put 150 rounds and he just gives her. So Cavalry's on there. I got two. Dude, sorry for screwing up your name. I'm sure I did, but you got to pick something a little easier maybe. We've got Gear Boys and of course myself. So that's our team for the night. The 6 of us on the Bodark team. Like I said earlier, Castle tried to get on our side, but he couldn't do it, so he actually defected to the other side. So we'll show you what happens to traitors later on in the game when you defect from the CHECKMATE squad. Now you guys are going to see a lot of chatter going on in that upper right hand corner. Now some of it is gameplay, and a lot of it is just joking around. To be honest, these guys are a lot of fun to play with. There's a lot of messing around and a lot of sarcasm, so good time, a lot of joking, a lot of laughs. So now what I've started doing here is, as I'm playing with the engineer, I don't like the guns he's equipped with. I'd rather play as a scout and use his guns, but you can't do that. But I do like running with the engineer because he's got the field computer and the sensors. So I'm having a hard time taking out some of these guys. I take out a lot more guys when I'm using the scout. I don't find there's as much recoil going on. I think that's what I'm suffering from here. Now as this guy's coming up around the corner, I'll take him out first, and then from there, I'm actually going to take his gun. So this is something I've started doing now. Because I don't like the guns I'm running with, as I find fallen enemies, or even my own players that have been taken out, I'll take their guns, because often I'm the only engineer on the team. So they'll be either a rifleman or a scout, so I'll just upgrade in that sense. Now here's something I try to avoid at all times. I try to run across the enemies instead of heading straight at them. If you head straight at them, they're going to pick you off a heck of a lot easier. But if you're running on an angle or across the field, they're going to have a hard time picking you off because they're trying to pan across, right? And it's just often it's harder to pick you off. But as I ran up the stairs, I got nailed from behind. Now heading back up here, and this sucks. I go to take out this guy, and I didn't realize he had a stun mine set up. So I'm yelling into the mic, I'm getting hacked, And look what Bang does. This is bullshit, man. What do you think you're doing here? Try and light me up like it? That's not cool. But luckily I survived, and there's my buddy Arkham sitting there to revive me. So as I get up, I'm going to head off to the corner and try and block the stairway here. I'm about to head back. Get to the stairway, see the guy, I'm too late. He lights me up, and then down I go. We had a pretty good laugh though when Bang threw that grenade at me. That's okay, paybacks are a bitch. I don't play as the rifleman, but I just may have to. We'll see how that goes. So Cav and I head off to the one side. Cav said he thought he saw somebody go down here, so he's heading out. I'm just going to follow behind him, and here goes Cav once again unloading his rounds. See, there's a sniper over there. See him in the red? That's a sniper up. I think that might be Castle. I'm not sure. I played with Castle before. He does like to pick up the sniper rifle once in a while, so you never know, he's pretty good. Now, just try and stick with cavalry here. Try and make sure you're a 2-on-2 team. Don't go too far. You go out on your own, it's never really a good idea. It never really pans out too well for me, as you'll see here in a second. Cav's worked his way around. He's just trying to get a better angle on that sniper. I think he took him out. So Yeah, I'm heading my way back over to protect that piece of intel. Now, as I'm heading over here, guys, you'll notice, like I said, here I go. I'm all alone, so not a very good idea by my part. We got a guy off on the right. He is getting data hacked, so now we're gonna run into a problem here. As I'm gonna work my way around, here comes, there it is. I've been detected. So now the guys know I'm all by myself. So here comes, I believe, 2 or 3 guys. I get one of them, and one of them takes me out, and that's how it goes. There I go. We will be bringing some live commentary to the channel here, guys. We are working on getting a few other things still. We just have the HPOG unit right now, and basically what that does is allow me to capture some game footage and just the game audio only, not any of the conversations that we're currently having with the team. So once that's up and running, definitely keep an ear out for that. This way it gives you a different perspective of what we do and how we kind of play the game, and who's talking what, and who's also talking what smack and all that kind of good stuff too. So like I said earlier, a lot of fun with the squad. There's a lot of chatter, a lot of shit going on, so you definitely, I wouldn't mind bringing that to you so you get a different feel of just listening to me ramble the entire time, and the game audio as well. So definitely keep an ear out. I got more gameplay coming soon with Booker 140, my brother there. He'll be joining us for some games. Bang's playing as well, and we got Castle going on our team this time. So the 4 of us hooked up the other night, got a couple rounds in, some good games actually. Some nice high scores and stuff, a lot of fun. Once again, we got some headsets, right? So that communication is always going on. I've also got a couple other things for Assassin's Creed coming, with AC3 shortly coming around the corner there, but next month, I'm only guessing, what, maybe 20 days out now? So when that drops, that's going to take an absolute ton of time. I spent well over 80 hours in the Brotherhood multiplayer. AC Revelations dropped. I bet you I'm pretty close to 80 hours for that one as well. So huge fan of that game. AC3, they're reviving a whole bunch of stuff, so definitely pretty excited for that. So keep an eye out for that. We are actually heading down to a press event this week, so let's see what we can do to get some conversations with the devs, try and get some inside information. We'll see. This will be our first event we're going to be attending, so definitely pretty excited. Looking forward to that a lot, and we'll see what we can do to bring some more information for you guys to the channel as well. So we'll see what we can do to get some inside information for you. Maybe try and bring something a little first to the channel. So definitely excited. This is our very first event, as I mentioned, so we've got a couple things we wouldn't mind sorting out and see what we can do. Try and get into some more of these tournaments too, if we can get some sponsorship and whatever, and bring some good tournaments to the channel. We've got a lot of games coming up, and we wouldn't mind getting them on the channel as a regular basis and getting into some live tournaments. We wouldn't mind doing some stream work too, so definitely excited for what's coming ahead. Now I'm just sitting by the library here, and there's 2 guys inside. One of our guys is taking him out, and we just got nailed by a grenade by somebody else. So I'm just working my way in. It's a good spot to get stunned or stun people sometimes. So as I stunned him, he actually shot me. So you will see I did get him, but he shot me too. So it didn't really matter in the end. But I am letting my team know, hey, head inside, get him. He's down. He has been stunned, so he's data hacking. Now you can see, I think that was 2 in there. He's in there and he's data hacking. Now I'm just going in so I can help him out and cover him. And as the guy comes up, I am going to take him out because he's data hacked everybody, and now everybody's in red. There's another grenade. Very popular spot here sitting in the library. There's another guy. I went for him, but bang, stole my kill. Greedy bugger. Now we're just trying to hold the inside of the library here, as the objective, as you can see, is on the map right behind me in the back corner there. So we're just holding our own here. Work my way to the back. As you can see, a bunch of guys are going to start coming in here. So I toss out a sensor. This way I'll have a heads up as to who's coming. As he's a rifleman, he's throwing out grenades, so I try to run it away as far as I can. Not too far I can go though, so I did get hit, but I'm able to get back up. Now there's Arkham just behind me. He took out one guy coming in the library. So I can give him a hand here. Toss out another sensor. I'm pretty sure he knows there's a guy there, right? So I'm just going to head up. The guy doesn't see that I'm coming. Who that guy is our current trader. There's Castle. Tries running away. Nah, he didn't get very far. So this is what we do to traders, guys. We'll data hack him and steal all of his information. And then I'm going to kill him too. So now that I've killed him, I actually should have let that one go. I think if I let that one go, I only get 200 points for the kill. But if I give that one to Arkham, he can highlight it, and he can get 750 points. So Next time I'll keep an eye out. If I got teammates around me, I'll just give it up, let them take the points. And otherwise, if I'm just by myself, I'll take the points for 200. So, just teamwork again, right? That's all it is. Now I am going to pop out of the library here. You got to be careful though, as I'm about to go up front, just beside the barrel there. I can see the guys are running, but if I'm not too careful, I'm going to get flanked from behind. Just behind me on the right hand side is another little alley, so if they have an awareness of where I am, instead of me just taking out these guys here, they'll work their way around and I'll get hit from behind. So Arkham's down the library and he's giving me a heads up. Hey Cutter, you may want to watch your backside. So I just, okay, no problem. So I'm working my way in. And the objective there is just winding down. So we're about to take this one too. This one just puts us into the lead. As you can see, this is a close game. Not too bad from the other team considering Castle and one other guy are the only two on that team with a headset. So not bad. These guys obviously know what they're doing to an extent. So it makes for a fun match. This way we're back and forth. Things are tight. We're not just blowing these guys out of the water. Now, Arkham and myself are working our way up to their spawn point. If we can hold them here, then they've got no way of coming down to get to the objective. So, we're just working our way over. I think 2 spawns in on Arkham over here. And we're just working our way up, like I said, just to that spawn point up top. Yep, there's 2. He just popped in. Now, there is a guy up top, as well as a stun mine. Arkham got nailed. I didn't realize he was down. I saw 2 get shot, and I thought I actually had this guy, but apparently I missed, and he took me out in the end, so I had to spawn back in and make my way back over the objective. So here I am, off and running again, but the objective here isn't too far away, so I don't have too far to go. And then we're just going to start tossing out some sensors. This way we get a heads up as to who's coming. No one's going to catch us off by surprise. I got 2 guys behind me here, so here comes one guy. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm having a problem here with these guns that the engineer is using, so this is why I started picking up everybody else's guns, or if I just switch out to the scout instead, I stand a better chance of taking out guys. So getting a little frustrated with the engineer, that's for sure. We're just winding down here. I only got a few minutes left in the game, and we're still holding our own, we're still winning. I pop around the corner, didn't even see that guy, and down I went. Frustrating, that's for sure. Now I got stuck there, right there on the car, trying to make my way out. Back over to the objective again. Just running, everyone's spread around. This guy floats through the air. We've had a couple of glitchy games, that's for sure. A lot of lag going on in the last few games. Not too sure if Ubisoft's having some problems with the servers or it's just the people we're connecting up with. So normally our squad's pretty good, but it just depends on who you get from the other side of the team. Now I see this guy's working his way up. I'm going to pull out my stun gun, see if I can get him. But I didn't see him. He was highlighted in red, but I guess I tossed the sensor too far. So he walked out of that little area, that zone that the sensor spreads into, and I lost it all completely. Alright guys, the video is wrapping up. So leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know what you like there, guys. What you're thinking here. Checkmate, let me know. Did you guys like what you saw here? Do you want to see more of us on the channel, or do you want me going back to regular gameplay from other people? So hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. I am Cutter28 with the 4 Next Level Gamers channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next level. I'm out.